Oh baby, it feels good to have the SVJ back on the channel. The boys and I have a little mission to do right now. So we're gonna trade the SVJ keys in and we're gonna take a very special McLaren Senna to get a very special set of wheels. The AL13 DD Custom LM wheels are done, but I don't have
the very, very special center lock wheel tool.
And how much was the center lock wheel tool for the race car?
It was like $3 grand.
$3,000 socket.
That's a little socket, you know?
How big?
Like this big.
We're also gonna be removing the revenge plate off of the SVJ because, well, I got a little beat up during the 3,000 miles on Gumball in 14 countries in Europe. We're gonna put Gymkhana on there. We're on the block now. It's all-wheel drive. Ken specifically drove all-wheel drive cars for Gymkhana because of the way they moved and how quick they would go from basically a stall out from doing a 360 or something to just launching. I think on the SVJ, considering I can throw that thing around pretty good, all-wheel drive, we'll put Gymkhana on there for now. Let's hit the road. The boys are gonna follow me. We gotta drop this car off at my good friend's McLaren Newport Beach. I don't have the tool, so I had to go to the dealer last minute and say, could you please just swap some wheels? Like we're talking like unbolt them and just bolt 4 new ones on. Might take your guys 20 minutes to do it. And they were like, okay, Damon, for $20,000. And I was like, all right, comes out of Dave's salary. Taking it all in with all the cars in here. This is crazy. The fact that we still have other cars we can put, I think all the cars would fit in this one room.
Oh, for sure.
That's ridiculous. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other rooms. Holy crap. I don't know if I've said it enough, but you have no idea how massive this building is. I mean, 30,000 square feet to be exact.
We also aren't parking the cars very ideally.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Tim?
I blame Dave.
Let's put some heat in the engine of this monster. It is time to fire this thing up. Now, hopefully the trickle charger has been doing its job because McLarens freak out if they get low on voltage. Much like actually the SVJ or a Lamborghini does. Full start. Got to push the button up here. You want to get in the back?
Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Dude, this thing is so cool.
He'll do a burnout like no other factory. It's sick. He's turned everything off. This thing just sends it.
Dude, the wing? That's so sick.
You guys, we're gonna leave the Senna in very, very capable hands. We are gonna come back in a few hours. Adrian from AL13 is gonna deliver the new wheels here. They'll get it all done, and then they'll give us a call. We'll do a big reveal for you guys. I couldn't be more excited for a set of wheels. I'm not joking. They're so simple, but they're absolutely classic racing motorsport wheels, all the way back to the heritage of the McLaren F1 GTR. So I've been dying to have these on my car.
Yeah, I think they're gonna look awesome. The car already looks insane.
Yeah, what's it look like driving down the road?
Dude, it looks crazy. It's like a spaceship. But the black wheels like totally hide everything, right?
In person, like standing in front of it, it looks like a big car, but then on the freeway, like it looks tiny.
Dude, the second you
like
get next
driving,
to
it
like a
looks tiny.
truck. So we have some time. Why don't we take the H1? Let's eat lunch.
Let's go.
What do you guys want to eat? Filet mignon, lobster, as Tim always wants to do.
Wait, what?
What? You like what?
Food.
Dude.
Dude,
What?
we just drove over here.
We just drove for like 30 minutes.
I mean, we were here for 3 minutes.
Alternator.
Uh-oh.
Maybe the alternator's fried.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
Are you kidding me right now?
Are we stuck?
Are we stuck?
A jumper pack's not gonna start a diesel. Like you need at least 2 jumper packs. And then if it starts, if the alternator's not charging, it's gonna die down the road.
Yeah, but that's weird, man. There
is.
should be a gauge for the battery up there. What's it
It's
saying?
saying it's 12. Is that a bad starter kind of a click?
Let's
Maybe it's a starter.
let's give it a little bang.
Give it a little tap. Let's borrow some tools from Lamborghini.
Okay. Everybody out. Oh my gosh. And I was so ready to order lunch too. Yeah, we're stuck here. Koenigsegg, Lamborghini, McLaren, Bugatti, Newport. Want to pop this thing? They don't have a hammer to open it up. It seems like it's not even trying to turn over.
No, it did that first, like, and now it's just clicking. So that, like, slow crank sounded like a low battery. battery.
Knock the bang with.
Let me see what we got. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. That's a big hammer right there.
Your Hummer tool.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll work.
What's he doing?
So sometimes you see a sticker on a starter that says do not hammer. Well, what we're gonna do is hammer on that sticker. So sometimes the starter sticks, but sometimes you can bang it with a hammer and get it to loosen up and start working if it's a starter problem.
Please start.
I don't have time for this.
Ready? Hands clear?
Come on, bang it like a meat.
It's clicking, but it's not turning. So yeah, I think it's just the voltage and the amps are just super low.
Aim and spin on it too.
I like that we're doing this at Lamborghini.
Come on.
Are we having fun yet?
Almost.
I told you this thing is so unique and exotic. Did you take that off to bang it out?
Yeah.
That's funny. Hummer died in your parking lot. You should start selling these. They're really reliable.
Now, the problem is, what are you gonna do with it?
It's the thing to tow things with, not have it towed. It's also too wide for most trailers.
Trailers, yes. Just push it.
Fingers crossed, it'll just boost and just jump. You know what to do with this.
All right, let's see. If it starts, at least we know it's the charging system that's bad, but that still doesn't get us going anywhere.
So bad battery.
All right, try it again.
I don't know, it sounds like it has voltage, dude. I'm thinking starters.
It does have 12 volts.
But like, and like that click, like it sounds strong.
Yeah.
I think the starter's just stuck.
How hard would it be to put a starter in? Mike's asking.
30 minutes?
The starter's probably fried.
He figures the starter's fried, so should we try to go and buy a starter?
Found a starter, half mile away. Yeah, we'll just start up real quick and head over. No big
Hey,
deal.
I'd like to take that car for a quick test drive.
What car?
I'll take the STO.
No car here in this parking lot do I want to take for a test drive. The car I want to take for a test drive is probably on the other side of that wall if they have any Bugattis, or inside this room where the last time I was here, they had a yellow P1. I would take one of those. Actually, this is sick. The Serato, the off-road edition, we were just talking about that. And they have the Porsche.
Yeah.
Hey, we can put them side by side. You guys want to do a quick car comparison? Okay, let's have a look right now. Which one has the bigger tire? I think it's the Porsche. I think the Porsche has a bigger tire. I think this is a more low-profile tire.
Oh, this is sick. Olive?
Actually called Verde Draco.
That's crazy.
And I think this one's like Verde Draco, but with like a satin finish. What size is this?
235 40 19. So this is a 285 40 19. So yeah, the Porsche has bigger tires.
It does. Real trick to an off-road car is suspension. I mean, the tires play a huge role, but the suspension too would make a big difference.
Yeah, so it's a 245 45 19. So
it
that's
is
pretty tall.
It is bigger.
Yeah, and a little bit wider.
Look
And
at
then it was like a 305.
Bro, the blue
at the-
seatbelts are sick.
Dude, those are sick. That's
cool.
That's some serious like
Yeah.
tire.
Those are real like rally looking tires.
You know what we could do? We could get this setup, these tires, and put them on an Aventador and make the world's first Serato Edition V12 Lamborghini. You in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bad ideas.
Dude, there's a Chevy dealer right here. Just gonna walk.
You walk next door, buy a starter, drop a starter, put a new one in the summer, and it drives away out of here, I will give you a raise.
Let's go.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
All right, parts department.
There we go. Finally, some cool cars.
Killing me. All right, we got a starter. I hope that's the problem because this is almost $500. Maybe we could return it if we don't need it.
Should we take the old one and then return it?
Just put it back in the box. Little silver spray paint, slap a sticker on it. Here you go. Don't get any ideas, guys. If you show up to work on your car in the parking lot at the McLaren Lamborghini dealership, they're probably going to tell you to leave. Damien knows these guys really well. Obviously, he spends money here. They're really good guys, so they're helping us out. But this is not a normal situation at all.
Hey guys, can you dispose of this oil?
Oh, by the way. See a starter on the floor. I hope we got the right one. It looks the same.
What took you guys so long?
We are looking at all the cool Corvettes.
Damn.
Dude, we were fast.
You would, Mark.
All right, let's check that thing out. What we got? So check this thing out. There's a gang of water that dumped out.
A bunch of water?
Oh, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all rusted and corroded and it
Yeah.
looks like crap.
Upgrade.
Yeah, lightweight.
Pop her in.
On the wire.
Weight reduction.
Much room to work with.
Oh, watch out for that signal wire.
I gotta push it out of the way to get in.
You worked on a lot of Duramax this show?
Yeah, you know, I was a big diesel mechanic guy, you know. I'm just kidding. I've never worked on a diesel in my life. All right. Yep.
Is it in place?
Not yet. We're getting there. A lot of stuff in the way. Feels like it's in, but you know, sometimes you can't tell. Tim, bolt.
Ready?
Yeah. Mark, I need some assistance.
Yeah.
There we go. Teamwork.
All right. Fingers crossed. All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
All right. Woo! In the parking lot.
Let's go! Yo, we got the high five thing. Sean, Tim, and most importantly, the owner of the dealership for running an extension cord out of his showroom, giving us a couple of simple tools so the boys could fix this.
Easy.
Thank
Next
you.
time, you know, there are a few V12 to fix.
You guys want to fix some more cars in the back? I appreciate you.
Have fun.
Thanks for the coffee. I really did nothing. You guys are amazing. I'm not going anywhere without you now, you know that, right? Like, you're really just creating your own problems here. Again, huge shout out to Pietro, Bill, and David for letting us do this. Like, nobody would be allowed to do this. They could have just told us to get a tow truck and get it off the property, but they didn't. Who's hungry? I think you guys, actually, all jokes aside, deserve filet mignon and lobster tail.
Water grill.
Damn, look at you guys looking good in here. Can I have one of those?
Of course.
She saw you coming, man.
Damn, this is like you're gonna get our white dirty.
A black napkin just for Sean. I said steak and lobster, and boys, did I deliver?
Oh man, look
Did
at
I
this
deliver?
plate.
Sean is just, dude, you're drooling. Dog. The dog is drooling. You got mac and cheese too?
Oh yeah, my favorite.
Mark does as Mark does.
Always.
What do you think, Tim? You like food?
I like food.
Dig in. This is going to be a feast. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything you do at the shop, and thanks for going the extra mile every time Dave and I screw something up. Fixed the Hummer twice today, right?
Yep.
Fixed it before we left, and then really fixed it in the parking lot. So let's dig in. Let's enjoy some steak and lobster. By the way, it's all coming out of Dave's salary.
Oh, that's gonna taste even better then.
Oh, you guys.
Drip it in the butter.
And oh my goodness. This is the DD lunch of all lunches. Dude, your steak's about 6 times the size of mine. Lobster, thumbs up.
Lobster.
Or do we have to
Fire the chef.
They're doing good today.
do we turn it off?
Should we shut it off?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It's done.
All right, we're back at the dealership. The Senna is just about ready, but more importantly, I came bearing gifts. When you have people do special things for you, you gotta go out of your way to take care of them. I know Pietro, the owner, he likes red wine. I got him a nice bottle of Camus. I also know David, the service manager, also likes red wine. So I got a couple of bottles of Camus. And I know for a fact that Bill, who's the other general manager, he likes whiskey. So I got some really exclusive 5 malt stouted mash, Kentucky bourbon, Woodford Reserve, one of my favorites. This is actually probably more expensive than the 2 bottles combined. Let's go and give these guys some gifts because I really appreciate what they did. I took care of my boys, now I gotta take care of these boys. There they are, stock. How do you think it looks?
I think it looks really good. I really like that style of it.
I'm in love with it, in love. Pietro, what do you think?
Perfect. Real McLaren.
You approve, right?
Approve.
It's very McLaren.
Very McLaren.
That was the whole point. Well, the wing still works, that's good.
Hey.
Boop, 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 boop. Man, I really could have finished these off more. I think what we'll do is once we get our own tool and we can do this ourselves, what?
No, I don't. No.
What?
How much are these wheels?
I don't know.
I don't want to do it. Sean,
I don't know.
John doesn't want to do it.
These are probably like
We'll take it to a tire
25
shop
grand.
that has insurance.
hell no.
So if they wreck the wheel, then they can pay for it. Because we
Not with that machine.
yeah, exactly. We need a different head on the machine.
You need some different head? Well, let's throw these in the H1. Let's
go.
Good thing I'm gonna take one of you guys and I'm leaving because we'll probably have to put these on the seats. The H1 truck bed doesn't quite have enough room to like really put a whole lot in it. I got you. Ah, my hands are dirty. And boom, right into Mike. Ow!
Oh,
The did I just...
oh, the one. The one.
Oh!
The one.
A little shard.
Fucking hurt. Son of a bitch. Do you see that? Do you guys see that one little piece? That got me right in the finger.
Damn.
Blood sugar.
Oh, we got 2 in the back.
Safety first.
Putting a seatbelt on him?
Yeah.
My man. This Lamborghini has, it's basically pearl white, but the pearl is pink. I've never seen this white. This is super, super cool. Like crazy how that works. I really like this color actually. That's really cool. Again, huge shout out to the boys and gals here at Newport Beach McLaren for hooking me up. They pulled this one off last minute. Buzzer, swoosh, nothing but net. What do you guys think, honestly, of the wheels?
I love it. I think it's a huge improvement over the stock wheels, especially now with the livery. I think those wheels go with it really well.
Thank you. Tim?
Oh, it looks so sick.
Tim likes food.
I like food too. But
You like it?
I like that I can see the wheels without them being black.
Yeah. Sean?
It looks good, for sure. I think it needs a little bit bigger tire in the front, but the wheels looks good.
Bro, that's the stock wheel tire. I don't know if I can put bigger tires on there.
The problem is though, you can't change the ratios. So
Yeah.
if you put a taller in the front, it's going to throw off the wheel speed sensors and
Oh,
everything.
bro, that car go crazy.
Yeah, I would not like that.
This ain't your
McLaren,
typical
oh my God.
drift car, Sean. All right, guys.
Too high tech.
Let's not tease you anymore. Let's give you the reveal. My very own DDE LM wheels, super limited. Thank you to AL13. Make sure you go and give them a follow. Their link is in the description. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Finally got my very own LM wheels. I've been chasing this wheel design for the better part of probably 3.5 years, and the boys took it up a notch and even put DDE LM right into the spoke for me. Damn, I am so stoked. Now, I wish I knew what color this was to tell you. It's some type of like graphite or anthrite, like a darker metallic gray, and then we left them gloss. Now, originally, I thought I was gonna do something like satin, but the actual LM wheels that come on the Senna are gloss, so we decided to go with gloss, and it just turned out absolutely magnificent. I love this car, and I love how this build's coming along. Next stop, we're putting in the unobtainium full titanium catless downpipes, billet turbo inlets, and a flame tune. And we have, again, the LM style gold tips for this car. So soon this thing's gonna sound very, very, very nutty. And I had to park it here with the McLaren sign in the background because it just looks sick. And this is one of the few sunny days that we have, and then it's gonna turn into Lake DDE. Actually, someone said we should call it, what was it?
It's the Block
Ness.
Like a Block Ness monster.
Oh,
that is awesome.
It'll be a Block Ness monster when we take any vehicle into the water, right? Let's hit the road, let's head back. You are coming with me, and we will take the Senna and take it for a rip. That means you will be the cameraman. I'm just so pumped on how this turned out. This has literally been a dream for so long.
Dude, it completes the car.
Right?
It looks awesome. Now you're like, all right, mwah, race car. Mwah.
Now you get the
Race car.
Mwah, mwah. Now I need the official shot. Actually, I think I went a little too forward.
Yeah.
You gotta christen the Senna.
I'm so excited. Seems really simple. No one made this wheel but McLaren, and like you just couldn't get it. I was actually trying to make this wheel for a few other projects. This car was all designed also after the F1 inspiration. That's where all this comes from. Just always chasing the McLaren F1. I just have to sell everything one day and just get an F1.
Just get one
Just
car.
drop that 20 mil on one car.
So crazy.
That's just so much money. I would never do that, by the way. I'm a guy who likes variety. I like having the ability to do like all sorts of different experiences. So it's like manual Murcielago, Lamborghini race car, Lamborghini Huracan street car is nothing like the race car, even though it's a Huracan. The Senna is nothing like the 720 GTR, believe it or not.
Yeah.
This is nothing like any of my other Lambos. So it's like, I truly feel like I'm a couple of Porsches and maybe an LFA away from having like the perfect garage.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And I like how you said you need a couple Porsches because
Yeah. I do like Porsche as much as I talk Porsche. Like I do love them. I get cars that also convert online. I would love to get the brand new GT3 RS. I think it's bonkers.
Yep.
I would love to get one of those. I even have a vision already for like delivery and everything, and it's like Porsche inspired. I'll tell you it off camera. You'll like it.
Yeah.
The new 3RS might be the first Porsche to come to the channel after the CGT. Now listen, the CGT was the ultimate Porsche.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys didn't it. You don't know what you don't know until you get either in the passenger seat or behind the wheel of that car. It is, to this day, a car I regret losing even more, dare I say, than my manual LP640.
Wow.
That car, that Porsche, was so insane, even though it nearly killed me.
Yeah.
When the suspension went on it. And now there's a recall for that. ha dee dee. 1 year too late, suckers. But where I was going was, this is a McLaren F1 inspired wheel because this design went with the car that had this livery on it, the Fina livery. So here's an update. Everybody's also like in the comments, are you gonna still get your Rivalto allocation? So my allocation actually was gonna come from a friend who had 2 allocations, and I was gonna get one of those. The challenge is that car's about $700,000, and it's the base version of that car, and it's a completely different car. It's an all new engine. It's now hybrid. It's a completely different chassis. It literally shares nothing with the Aventador. And you know the first gen cars, just like the first Aventador, as good as Lamborghini is, and it's German engineering, right? Even though it's like Italian, but it's really German. It's gonna have some issues.
Yep. I mean, it's so complex.
It's so complex. And it can only get better. So I think I would buy a used one. And I'm not big on buying brand new cars. Not for what we do.
Yep.
It's not 100%, but I think I'm gonna pass up on the Rivalto allocation because I'm pretty happy with where I'm sitting right now with like this car and that and the projects we have. And I'd really rather allocate the money over the next year, year and a half, building out the Gymkhana Aventador project.
Yeah.
Because that is truly gonna blow your mind when you see it. Just like the F12 is gonna blow your mind when you see it done. I just can't believe we're making these multi-year in the process dreams come true. Like, dude, look at that thing.
Dude, I mean, it is crazy. Like, I've seen these cars, I've seen pictures of these cars and videos, but seeing it in person is just so different.
Yeah.
And with the livery that you put on this thing, the wheels, everything, like,
it worked
this
out.
thing is insane.
Yeah.
It is insane. Just watching it go down the road, driving behind it, with, the rain light on and everything. And I was like,
put it on.
it was so cool. It was
I
just
looked
so
over
cool.
at Tim, I said, rain light initiated. And Tim goes, you gotta warn them, the rain's coming. And it is.
Let them know.
Well, we have so much more to do at the HQ, so let's talk about that. We have some plans, and one of the plans was we're obviously gonna turn that front room into some version of a store. And there were a lot of ideas, and I wanna know what you guys think. Like, Dave and I were like, gas station, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Route 66 style gas station.
Yeah, the old school side of the road.
with all
kinda
the
gas
stuff
station.
hanging off.
Yeah.
Another theme that we were thinking about was obviously like pit garage.
that's
not
cool.
race track, but like the pit garage, like you see at F1 or the pit garages when they're all set up.
Yeah.
Something like that. Another theme that we thought of that we thought could be pretty cool was like maybe something a little more futuristic. So like it would have a car theme element to it, but we'd make it look more futuristic looking. If you could picture that, I'd like any of those, right?
Yeah, it's hard to decide because all those I feel like are really good ideas.
Yeah.
And they could all be pulled off and be absolutely insane.
Crazy.
Like when you walk through the door
Yeah.
and you feel like you just transported to somewhere like completely different.
I want that like Disneyland Universal vibe to it, right? You walk into the Cars themed area.
Yeah.
It is so cool. Like you feel like you walked onto a set.
Yeah.
So we want to go that big with that. For you, we have to get this whole shop ready to basically build cars again. So what do we have? We have Ben Pack.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Ben Pack. Ben Pack have been a lifesaver over the years. They've given us a whole bunch of lifts, starting with lifts in my house to lifts in the last HQ. But this time, Ben Pack's going in, and they're going to give us a whole bunch of like tools and like tables, compressors.
Bunch of lifts.
Yeah. Swamp fans, because it's gonna get hot in here. And there's no AC in this whhole building. Can you imagine ACing like 30,000 square feet?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That'd be a bill. We gotta get all this stuff set up. So Mike, what's the next steps really so that people understand like, what's the timeline? What are we looking at to getting, let's say the stuff that we had set up at the last HQ back online so that you and obviously Sean and Tim can bang out the rest of the F12.
I think we're about a week away. So Ben Pack is coming next week.
Yes.
They're going to do a 3-day install.
Right.
They're going to put in, I believe it's 4 of the 4-post lifts.
Yeah.
3 of the 2-post lifts. Then they're going to bring the compressor. They're going to bring all those workbenches and stuff. So while they're doing all the lifts, we can start setting all that stuff up. Within a week to 10 days, we can be back up and running to where we were before, and with obviously even more space. We do 3 of the 3-post lifts over here.
In a row?
In a row. So that's
Like
where they
at an angle?
At an angle, yeah. But you know,
I've been in enough garages. I know it goes on an angle.
but over here, we were thinking about if we put the 2-post lifts here, then either it would be kind of in this corner where we'd be doing all the fab work on the car that we're working on, but that's kind of cluttered. So we thought this is more of like the fab side. Nice lights.
Let there be light, said the gods.
So being closer to the fab room where all of the equipment is, it just makes more sense for this to be like the long-term
fab corner
build area. And then on this side is like, hey, let's pull a car in, let's do a transmission swap, or let's do a manual swap, or put an exhaust on, or wheels or suspension. That can all happen over here where it's a little bit more separated. So it's like fab room, dirty. This one, a little bit dirty, and then over here it's like more clean, right? So it kind of separates everything.
I trust your vision. I've not run a garage ever. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are excited about what's gonna happen here because we're ultimately gonna be scheduling things open to you guys. So you guys are actually gonna get to come here. I know we were trying to get that where we had the insurance and the permitting and things to do events at the last location. Here's where the real hurdle was. Now I can really rat everybody out because, you know, we're gone. The neighbors didn't want to let it happen. And we had 2 people in that business complex that didn't really like that whole idea either. They got really pissed off when we'd rev the cars the odd time, and one person even came out and yelled at us. So here, that's not gonna be a problem. Another thing that was a really big challenge at the last location is parking. Parking's not gonna be a problem here.
Yeah.
Everything that was a problem at the last place, it's not gonna be a problem here. We'll get that lined up sooner than later. I'm hoping that starting this spring, as soon as 90 days from us today, we're gonna be able to start hosting events. I think maybe even sooner, like little things, like maybe a cars and coffee, where it's just a meetup for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, some coffee and donuts supplied by us, and just start the momentum of having people understand that this is a place to come and hang. Car community, everyone welcome, not just supercars, as long as you're respectful or I'll knock your teeth out. That's it. Okay, it's a tough decision. I would love to take the Senna out, but I do owe you guys, and I do owe this girl some more miles. I think it's time we take this out, fill it up, and stretch the old legs now that she is back on North American soil. I cannot believe this car was gone for just shy of a year, 10 months. The short version was we thought we'd leave it over there because we're fortunate and blessed to have all these other cars that we could make content with here in North America, and that having a car after spending all the money it costs to get it there would be beneficial to leave it there, take some cheap flights, go over, make content in Europe, but we couldn't get insurance. We pulled the plug, put it on a ship in a container. It took 6.5, almost 7 weeks to get back, and boom, here she is. And we're gonna go meet up with the crew, and the shenanigans will begin. Cold start, inside, it's gonna be loud. Our boy.
What is up, bro?
What's up, bro? We gotta get a couple of things. 0 miles to a fuel stop, and the front tires look like they're a little low, so maybe we can get a little bit of air.
Dude, I missed this car.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like this. First fill up.
Come back to the US to get that bad gas.
That bad, dude, the gas in the Middle East was the best. Yeah. Europe had pretty good gas. The Middle East had the best gas.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful, dude.
Yo.
Woo!
What's up, bro?
What's up, yo? This car's got more stamps on its passport than I do.
I brought this car all the way from London just to go for a drive with you today.
I feel special.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
Crazy to have it back, eh?
You see these cars all the time, but man, this is one of my favorite liveries for sure. Like the way it was executed, how it fits on the body, plus with all the extra livery from Gumball.
Gumball, yeah. That's cool. There's little things like the sticker on the windshield. I think it's actually a sticker from, I think it was Slovakia or Slovenia or something, somewhere like that. I had to get a sticker to drive on the roads.
Yeah.
You have to prepay when you go in.
Oh, okay.
So that's what the yellow sticker is on the windshield.
She's not For being on a rally and putting the miles that you guys put on it,
3,000 miles, 14 countries.
My Porsche looks way worse off of 800 miles.
What sounds better, this or the Ferrari? I don't know, man. This.
It's definitely this.
I know. I haven't heard it in a while, so like, you kind of like lean.
Here, well, you ride passenger. I'll
remind
take
you.
the R8, and then you can get the full experience.
Damn, he's good, hey?
All right, you can buy it. Go ahead, man.
We'll throw.
It's for sale.
We'll throw. Yeah, we got you a supercharged Huracan is what you want, right?
Yeah.
I love the patina from the flames, man. So it goes from like white to like green.
Off-white,
But
creamy
it doesn't
off-white.
look bad. Look at that.
Some good 11s. Oh, there's the plate. You got it warm now.
Fire?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it back? Is the SVJ back?
SVJ is
back, baby. It's back. It's back.
I said we blow Garrett's ears off. He's right here. Ready? See ya. And we're back. Apparently, the car did not get fixed. I wonder what's wrong with this thing. Now, here's the big problem. We thought we had it fixed in London, and I spent like $20,000. So if I spent 20 grand and it's not fixed, probably didn't need to spend 20 grand because it didn't solve the problem. Let's see. This is where it gets weird. Yeah, no, it's still a problem. Well, what a pickle. The other crappy thing is, it's rush hour right now.
Yeah.
So if we get stuck in bumper to bumper traffic, it's gonna start doing this. And then you shut the whole freeway down. This is what happened to us in France. Let's try it again. No. Gearbox malfunction. Oh, it says gearbox malfunction, limited performance. Hey, hang on. It went into gear. How are we doing? Can I get over there?
Yeah, you're clear now.
Clear? Dude, this is so bizarre. It's just doing the same thing, so man, I'm gonna have to like call the dealership to figure out what the hell. Damn! I thought it was fine. I'm so excited. Oh, it just went into neutral by itself. That was not me. Look. Will not go into gear. And my foot's on the brake. Look. Not making this up, guys. The SVJ is officially broken. Again. Damn.